Week 10 of the NFL. And up next, we'll see Jalen Hurts. He comes in second in the league in passing yards this season. It's the Eagles and the Chargers on Monday Night Prime Time.
Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. So good to have you with us, Mike Tirico and Greg Olsen. Greg, one of the joys of covering the league week in, week out, you watch guys grow and mature, and all of a sudden you turn around and look at the quarterbacks we have in this game. Now we're looking at guys who have arrived at that magic term, franchise quarterback.
Yeah, I think you just have to give a lot of credit, of course, to the player themselves, the work, the ability to invest in themselves to develop, but also in these organizations. They continue to surround these quarterbacks as they've gotten older with better talent.
It's Jake Elliott ready to get this one kicked off. And off we go here on Monday night. Here's Darius Davis to return it. Oh no, right at the start he loses the football. So here come the Chargers, the offense getting set to come out, led by their quarterback, the 6th overall pick in the 2020 draft. It's Justin Herbert.
His skill set can be determined by the letter A. Arm talent, accurate, athletic. And he's got a kind of aura about him. There's something special that they know when he's under center, we have a shot. First-round pick. He's got everything you want for the quarterback position. He needs to take that next step from being a legitimate, bona fide franchise quarterback to a superstar in the NFL.
Herbert to throw on second down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing third down. From the gun, it's Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down. The Chargers get set to kick it away. Returnable from the 17. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. So the Philadelphia offense set to take over for the first time. And leading them out, their quarterback. It's Jalen Hurts.
We have the luxury each week, Mike, of sitting down with these players and really getting a behind-the-scenes look at what makes them so good and what makes them tick. And man, wouldn't it be nice to be able to bring the fan kind of behind the curtain and let them see for themselves what we see firsthand? And man, it would only take a couple minutes for you to realize just what kind of leader this guy is. You would never know he threw 3 touchdowns last week. All he wanted to talk about was the costly interception and the couple plays he left out there. That's why they rally around him. The better he plays, the better the team plays. They need more consistent performances from him to get the rest of this team to do their part.
On third down, it's Hurts. He's got this one complete to Goddard. A gain of 16 yards. Good for an Eagles first down.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
He'll let this one go long for Williams. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down, couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down. To the air again, Hurts. And he finds Tyreek. And nice work after the catch. He stopped a little short of the first down marker, but it is a pickup of 9. Following the completion, we'll get a stoppage here for an injured player. They'll look to pick this up 3rd and a yard. They're going to motion the tight end over here. They'll try and run it with Brooks. And he's going to be taken down here. Looks like a pretty good spot, though. Yes, he's got it. That's a first down.
Really just the same approach that an offense would take on a quarterback sneak, Mike. You don't necessarily have to spring them for a huge gain. Can you buy just enough space up front to pick up 1 yard? That's exactly what they did.
And the rush gets there. He'll be tracked down.
In the midst of a tight game like that, you're looking for every play that you can make to try to gain advantage. And if you can continue to get after the quarterback, disrupt the rhythm and timing of this quarterback in the second half, that could be the difference of you being able to pull away.
He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. 3rd and long. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Strong running there. He brings this down inside the 25.
You know this defense worked all week defending this quarterback as a scrambler, as a runner. But sometimes it's just hard to simulate until you see him in real life. His speed, his ability to create. We saw him get him here early on the big scramble. He's able to pick up the first down and keep the drive alive.
On the zone read, it's a give to Brooks. And the defense right on that. I don't know if keeping would have done any better. No gain on that one. So try again. It's 2nd and 10. That's quickly out to Smith. And he'll be taken down.
I love the way the ball's been moving around to different guys this drive, Mike. I mean, it really keeps the defense guessing and off balance. And now this defense is going to have to figure out how to keep this offense out of the end zone because it's 1st and goal.
Now Hurts. That is caught to the goal line and in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. It's his 3rd touchdown on the year. Here's Jake Elliott for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Eagles will take a 7-0 lead. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Chargers offense ready to get going with their 2nd possession. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. That's complete. It's Ladd McConkey. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
For any long developing play like that to work, everyone on the offensive side of the ball has to do their job at a high level. First, the pass protection has to hold up. Then, the receiver has to be able to separate from his man defender. And then, of course, the quarterback has to be on time and on target with the ball. And when you do, you move the chains.
Herbert now on 1st down. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down. That's Palmer, the man in motion. Now Herbert throwing on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. Coverage was good that time. The contact jarring the ball loose and forcing 3rd down. Herbert to the air again. Back into the hands of Hubbard. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now decision time. What are you going to do on 4th down? Joey Slye comes on. They'll try the field goal here. This one from 54 yards out. And this is no good. Could not get it on target. And they are not able to draw closer.
And this is the danger of trying these long field goals. Remember, Mike, if you miss, the other team gets the ball at the spot of the kick. So it's going to end up setting them up for great field position as they start this next drive.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. Hurts to throw. He's going to look deep for Tyreek. And he will score. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Eagles. A beautiful combination in the air there. The pass downfield and bringing it the rest of the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
And it's really just a great route, Mike, and then a beautiful throw. The accuracy of the throw is what allowed the receiver not only to secure the catch, but then be able to turn it up and finish the play and find himself in the end zone.
The extra point by Elliott is good. And the Eagles move out on top, 14-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. This is fielded inside the 5. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. So now here comes the Chargers as they get set to take over once more. They'll start it here with a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Herbert. Left side catch made by McConkey. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
These curl routes, he's been running these routes since he was a young kid in Pop Warner football, and I like to call it pulling the string. You've got the defender thinking you're going downfield, and you stick that foot in the ground, work back to the quarterback, friendly to the ball, and really nice job picking up the first down.
It's 2nd down. Here's Herbert. A dive and a catch. Incredible. 14 yards on that pass play there. And the Chargers have the first down.
With wide receivers, I think we spend so much time, Mike, talking about their speed and their route running, and of course that's critical, but the ability to not only catch the ball, but to concentrate on the bad throws. We used to have a saying, you get paid to catch the bad ones, and we saw a great example of it here, laying out, going down to get this ball, holding on through contact with the ground, and it's a big-time play.
Fake the handoff. Now Herbert. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by Nakobe Dean.
Those simple routes over the middle, Mike. Well, to the quarterback, they're not always so simple. I'll tell you why. There's a lot of bodies in the middle of the field. There's a lot of traffic. Those windows are hard to navigate the ball through safely. So what happens? Well, you saw it there. It's a prime area for throws to be intercepted.
The Eagles offense ready to get back at it. They've raced out to a 14-0 lead. They've done nothing wrong so far. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Hurts now. He fumbled the football. It's picked up by one of his teammates. So we've played one quarter here on a Monday night. 14-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Now Jalen Hurts on second down. He'll look middle here. It's caught by Hill. Remember, he had the touchdown catch the last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
This is what every offense looks to do, Mike. They want to attack the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. And oftentimes, that's where the chunk plays come. Give it to your receiver on the move and let them do the rest.
That is knocked away. Incomplete. Good coverage there defensively. All over him. And it'll be second down. Throwing is Hurts. That's taken in right side by Goddard. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up third down. A pistol snap back to Hurts. Nowhere to go. He is taken down.
Sometimes, Mike, your greatest strength can also be a little bit of your weakness. In this case, he is so used to being able to buy more time with his feet, extend the play, give his targets more time downfield to uncover. In this case, nothing materializes, tried to do too much, and as a result, takes a big loss.
So on fourth down, they'll call on Braden Mann to punt. On the return for the Chargers, it's Darius Davis. Good hang time. The fair catch will be made back at their own 12. The Chargers offense getting their final instructions before heading back onto the field. This will begin at their own 13-yard line. So work to do starting with this 1st and 10. To throw, it's Herbert. Looking middle, and he'll get it complete to McConkey. And he's going to have this one up near the 28.
Not a whole lot complicated about this play, Mike. That was understanding where the holes of the defense were. Remember, in this zone coverage, you got to find green grass. Get past the first down marker, be friendly to the quarterback, and then the ball has to be out on time before those zone defenders can react to the receiver. It's exactly how it played out here. You can drop all the fancy plays you want, but when the quarterback and the receiver see it through the same set of eyes, it's virtually impossible to stop.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down. Herbert to the air again. He'll get this out to his running back. And he's going to be taken down right at midfield.
Nice pickup here to the back, and what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And they'll take this down inside the 35.
There's this misconception out there, Mike, that in the NFL, you have to run the same amount of run plays as you do pass plays. Everyone talks about being balanced. But as you're seeing in this drive, you can fall on one side of that coin a little bit more as long as you're able to remain effective and efficient. So far, their passing game has dominated here early, and that last pickup leads to a first down. Well, it's been the case this entire first half. It's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
That one complete to McConkey. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up third down. They bring Gage in motion. Throwing is Herbert on third down. He's into space past the 25. The screen works for 10 yards and a first down.
Every once in a while, it just comes down to you need somebody in the huddle to just make a play, and it wasn't a whole lot fancy here. The quarterback just dumps the ball down, a quick underneath completion, and then really it's the yards after catch that did the rest, and that's what it takes. You're not always going to have the perfect play. You're not always going to dial up the perfect play against the perfect look. Sometimes players need to make plays, and that was a good one there.
Throwing again, Herbert. And that one knocked away. It's incomplete. Quentin Johnston, the man he was looking for on that one. And it's going to bring up a third down. Play action now. It's Herbert. That's in the end zone and intercepted. Picked off by the veteran Stephon Gilmore.
So much of that play comes down to the defender's position. Being able to get himself to a spot to get his hands on the ball and a chance at that pick. Mike, when that ball was thrown, me and you are sitting here saying, that's a touchdown. And instead, they force a turnover, and now their offense is back on the field.
The Eagles offense ready to take over possession of the football. We'll see how they want to attack things here, backed up deep in their own end. It's 1st and 10. On the ground for the first time. This is Khalil Herbert. Oh, boy, they got to be careful there. That was dangerously close to a safety and 2 points for the defense. They do get it at the 1. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From his end zone, it's Hurts. And he'll be brought down at about the 13-yard line.
Just seems like every year, Mike, the tight end position just continues to grow within the passing game and establishes a bigger and bigger role. And listen, I know I'm biased, but if you want to have a good passing game, you better have a good tight end.
And he's going to be out of bounds, and that will take us to the 2-minute warning. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. Open man downfield, Tyreek Hill. And he will go all the way. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Philadelphia. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one, and he's got a half dozen for the year. Well, that was a pretty easy touchdown. He was wide open, Greg. Easy chance to close the deal, and they do with a touchdown.
And, Mike, it just appears to me that's just a breakdown defensively. You can't allow a receiver to not only be so open it's an easy pitch and catch, but then to have the space to operate after the catch to finish that one off in the end zone.
So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there. The Chargers offense makes their way back out to the field for their next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on 1st down. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be 2nd down. Now a play fake. Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5. Herbert going to try to throw on 3rd down. They'll be forced to just throw that one away. It's incomplete.
So the hope is your 1/3 down conversion from really jump-starting a possession that ultimately leads in points. But after that 3rd down incompletion, kind of throws a wrench into those plans.
This one fielded out beyond the 25. And he's going to be brought down after a short return. And that's where his team will get possession of the football. Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia offense set to take over once more. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. He spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. On the move past the 40. And they will finally run him down.
It almost feels in today's game, if you aren't a dynamic runner with the ball in your hand, you can't play. And I'll tell you what, Mike, that was never my thing. I'm not sure if I would have been as good in today's game.
So the Eagles will use their first time out here as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A fresh set of downs to work with. It is first down and 10. Now Hurts to the left side in the hands of Hill.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
A second down throw for Hurts. A short throw taken in by Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. Here's a timeout for Philadelphia. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On the move at the 14-yard line, it's first and 10. To the air again, Hurts. That's going to be intercepted in the end zone. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
The Chargers offense going to get it one final time in this first half. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. First down now. Shotgun now for Herbert. He's got the connection there. It's Joshua Palmer. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. On first down, Herbert. Going to set up the screen here to Hubbard.
You see so many teams wait till third down to execute their screen game, but I like in this case the play caller changes things up. He uses the screen game on first down, which will have an effect on this pass rush going forward. How aggressive do they want to get after the quarterback? Because they got that screen play still in the back of their head.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Herbert to the air again. Oh, a lot of chances on that one. It was bouncing around, but it falls incomplete. Joey Sly comes on. They'll try the field goal here. The spot is at their own 49, making this a 61-yard attempt.
You have to give him credit, Mike. I mean, that shows a lot of faith in your kicker because that is an ambitious effort from that distance.
On the ground, it's Brooks. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. So we have hit halftime here on a Monday night as we'll head down the coast now to Orlando. That's where we find Jonathan Coachman ready with our EA Sports halftime report. Coach.
All right, Mike, thanks very much. More from you and the big tight end momentarily. But first, let's give everyone a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll start up at Highmark Stadium, just outside of Buffalo, where it was the visiting Patriots come in and get the victory on the road. Drake May, sharp in the victory, as his guys get back within a game of 500. From there, we head on over to Wisconsin to check on the Packers at home at Lambeau Field. And they were losers in that one to the visiting Cincinnati Bengals. Joe Burrow, 5 touchdown passes, leading his guys to the victory. Lastly, we head to Southern California to check on the Rams at home at SoFi Stadium. And they couldn't get the job done as they fall to the visiting Baltimore Ravens. Lamar Jackson, 4 touchdown passes in the victory. We just watched a fine first half out of the mobile quarterback, that's Jalen Hurts. He connected on 3 touchdown passes in those first 2 quarters as his guys have built up a sizable lead here at the break.
Coach, thank you. Back here on EA Sports as we count down to the kickoff of the second half. Now return coming from the 7. A good return as he takes it across the 30. The Eagles offense and Jalen Hurts getting set for their next possession. And we show you some of the highlights, and there have been plenty to choose from. 3 touchdown passes and some other big-time throws as well. Certainly dialed in and on top of his game right throughout this one. 1st and 10. They'll start this on the ground with Brooks. And that'll go for a gain of about 4. Derwin James, the former All-Pro, in on the tackle. Here's 2nd and 6. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. He'll get this over the middle to Smith. And they bring him down, but not until he gets the 45-yard line. Here's a handoff to Brooks. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
The pressure gets there, and down he goes. A sack.
The offense is trying to stretch the field vertically. They're trying to put as many receivers into the coverage deep as possible. But you know what you need? You need time. You need to allow those guys to get downfield. But when you have a pass rush like this, they don't let that time unfold, and that pocket collapsed and results in a sack.
He's got his man. It's Smith. And they finally catch up with him, but it's a big play, taking it into the red zone.
It's not a coincidence, Mike, that the best offenses in the NFL are all excellent at yards after the catch. It's a combination of a few things: a highly accurate quarterback and the ability of the scheme to get open players in open space. Once you do that, the rest is up to them.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. Hurts working in the pistol. There's the tight end, Grant Calcaterra. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 12-yard line.
Now Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Quickly to the outside and complete. This drive's going to continue. They bring him down, but not before he picks up 1st and goal for his team.
That's good for another Eagles. 1st and goal at the
Again, Hurts. To the end zone. It's intercepted. Picked off by their rookie 2nd-rounder.
These second-half red zone opportunities are critical, Mike. I mean, you're not going to score every single time you get down here, but it feels like at this point in the game, this might be my last chance to get this deep. You've got to make the most of those limited opportunities. At least come away with 3. You're hoping for 6, but in this case, you come away with 0.
Justin Herbert back out there. He and the Chargers getting set to go once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. This drive begins with a run by Hubbard. And this rough day on the ground continues. They're going to drop him behind the line again.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
That one complete to Johnston. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
We've now seen this quarterback show that he can beat you from both inside and now outside of the pocket. The ability to use his legs to flush out and buy time for his receivers. They uncover downfield, leads to a big pickup.
Herbert now on first down.
The receiver thought he had a nice soft spot in that zone coverage, and he settles down to give a nice target to the quarterback. But the defense had eyes on him the entire time. Secure rally tackle prevents that from turning into a big play.
From the gun, it's Herbert. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
Nice job bouncing back there on second down. First down, they gave up way too many yards and put them in second and short. And now they can gain some of that back with that sack and brings up third and medium, and the likelihood of getting off the field just went up.
He's going to air this one out. That is knocked away downfield, incomplete. He made sure not to let the receiver get behind him. Third down stop sets up fourth down. And the Chargers will punt, getting set to kick it away. Take it in, back at his own 12. And he'll get a few yards on this return, up past the 15-yard line. The Eagles offense ready to get back to work. And as we look back now, Greg, at how we got here, we got a ton of highlights of the offense so far. In particular, great passing.
Yeah, and if you want to score points in the NFL, Mike, there's no secret. You've got to do it primarily through the air, and with 3 touchdowns here so far, that's exactly what we've seen. It's been deep balls. It's been intermediate shots. It's been good run after catch. This has really been high-level offense on display right from the jump. Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. Little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
To throw on second down is Hurts. Over the middle to his tight end, Goddard. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Well, a couple of first downs, and the football's out to the 48-yard line as they come up first and 10. A pistol snap back to Hurts. And a good effort there defensively. It's knocked away and incomplete. Devontae Smith, the intended receiver, and it'll bring up second down. Hurts again. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. Back with more Monday Night Football after this. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it first and 10. A carry now for Brooks. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
That's complete to Smith. And he's close to another first down as he's brought down just shy of the marker. Here's second and 2. Now, whistles here. Looks like one of the defenders got a head start.
Encroachment, defense. Automatic first down.
They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He pulls it in around the 5. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards.
The game is 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Chargers' 4-yard line.
On 2nd down, Hurts. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Eagles. 3 touchdowns in this one. He now has 7 for the year. And that touchdown probably, Greg, ends any small hopes of a comeback on the other side.
Yeah, and I think those chances, Mike, were small to begin with, but with that last score, I think this one is pretty much over.
Elliott, good on the extra point. And the Eagles are able to extend the advantage to 28-0. So following the score, here comes Elliott to kick this one away. Very good kickoff. Returnable from the 4. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense ready to get back at it. Things not looking good. But see if they get the turnaround going here. They'll start this drive with first down. Out of the gun, here's Herbert. There is his tight end, Disley. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. 2nd and a yard.
At the 36-yard line.
Now Herbert. He connects with Disley. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the first down.
And the Chargers first down.
Shotgun now for Herbert. To the tight end, and he fits it in on the corner route. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing again, Herbert. He's got the hook up downfield with McConkey. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a first down.
First down, Los Angeles.
Here's Hubbard. And the Chargers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
First and goal, Chargers.
Contact up front. Did they get one of the defenders to jump?
Encroachment. Defense. Still first down.
So now, from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. They're trying to run it. It's Hubbard. Trying to find a crease in there. It's a big pile of bodies, but he is going to come up short. Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. One more time, it's Hubbard. And they'll get into the end zone for the first time tonight. Chuba Hubbard. Touchdown, Chargers. Well, it's not going to be enough, but at least they find the end zone at the end of a hard week's work. At least it'll pay off with a touchdown, Greg.
Mike, you can just chalk this one up in the column of too little, too late. Give credit to this offense for not going down without a fight, but they're not going to have enough time to find themselves back in this one.
Slides extra point, up and good. And the Chargers are able to edge a bit closer. We're down 3 scores, and it's late. They're going to need a few bounces to go their way. They'll start right here, trying to get an onside kick.
You have no choice. You find yourself down big here late in the 4th quarter, Mike. You got nothing to lose. Give it a shot. Nice job here by the hands team recovering. They're going to take over possession.
The home team's offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has been masterful so far leading this offense, keeping the mistakes to a minimum, on point with his passes, generally one step ahead of the defense all game long. Not much to speak of on that one, maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down. Now after the run, we get a stoppage for an injured player. That not a welcome development here late in a one-sided game. Hill brought in motion. They show jet sweep and instead run it up the middle. And he nearly got free. But as it is, gain of 6, and it sets up third down.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
To throw is Hurts. That's a short one, caught by Goddard. And great determination as he gets forward and picks up the first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
On the handoff, this is Herbert. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
No gain on the play. 2nd and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Tight end going in motion here. And the back judge throws the flag. He looks at the ball, looks at the clock. Clock says 0. That's a delay of game.
Still second down.
So Goddard, the tight end, comes in motion. Well, that helps. It's going to be a much more manageable third down, getting some good yardage on that second down play. So 2 minutes left to play in the second half. Greg and I back for the conclusion in a moment. 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. And on third down, that ball incomplete.
I think this defense is wondering where some of these missed throws were earlier in the game. I mean, for a while, it seemed like everything the offense did hit. And after that last incomplete pass, although this game's all but over, this defense will certainly take it. I think at this point in the game, Mike, when you have things under control, not only were they able to hold on to the ball for a while, they still were able to manage to add 3 points.
And back to work goes Elliott after making the field goal. He'll send this one away. Here comes a return from the 5. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The visitors' offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. And he can't hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. What a good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. And it'll be second down. Throwing, Herbert. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. 2 incompletions to start the drive, and it leads to 3rd down and 10. Herbert to throw. That is incomplete. Here we go. They're down to what could be their final play. It's 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Herbert. Open man is the tight end, Disley. And he's going to have the Chargers first down. They'll have it by a lot. It turns out to be a big gainer on 4th down. Again, they'll throw with Herbert. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target.
When you put plays like this on tape, it sends a message to every defender across the league. When you play this offense and this guy has the ball, you better bring it when you come to contact him, because if not, you're going to be on the wrong end of it.
Personal foul. Roughing the passer. Defense.
Here's 1st and 10. Herbert to the air again. That one complete to Johnston. And he's not going to get too far, tackled after a gain of just a yard.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. Ball sitting on the 3. It is 1st down and goal. Herbert to the air again. And this is going to be a touchdown. It's too little too late. They do get a bit closer as they score here in the final minute of play. And now the referee looks like he has gotten word from replay they're going to stop the game inside the last 2 minutes. All replays emanate from there. So, ruled a touchdown originally. They didn't find any reason to overturn it, and it stays on the board. Now, Herbert again. That's pulled in, and they're able to tack on the 2-point conversion.
I actually don't love these plays, Mike, just throwing it up to the back corner on 2-point tries. But when you have the confidence that your guy can go up and come down with it, and you can execute it at this level, it certainly worked out this time.
This one not quite over, but down a couple of scores. We're going to get an onside kick.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over.
The home team's offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. The Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. Clock shows 50 seconds remaining in this 4th quarter. Victory formation here as he's down to a knee.
Still 3rd down.
So it's a win here for the Eagles. They bounced back from the loss last week. They put in a determined effort and come away with the victory. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olson and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Eagles are winners, as we say, so long from South Philly.